We're here with Director of Track and Field, Beth Alford-Sullivan, following the Nittany Lion Challenge. We've still got some team meetings going on around us as we just finished up the meet. Great meet for both the men and women. If you could talk about a couple of the highlights for Penn State.
Yeah, we had a tremendous weekend. I think probably, I'm not sure if I can hone in on all the highlights right now. I think a couple popped to mind right off the bat. We had two great 4x4s. Just a great effort on the guys getting after the school record. Florida struggled a little bit on the guys' relay, so we kind of ran solo out there and chased that school record and came up just, I think, 0.04 short of it. So we looked great there. Ladies came back and held off Florida on the anchor leg, and just great running all the way around. A couple school records, facility records, really some breakthroughs on stuff. So great to see us in full strength. On the guys, we added Joe Kovacs in the lineup, and we added Doug Moppert, a transfer from Texas. He opens up and jumps great in the long jump. I think he wins the long jump. So just here and there, just really rounded it off of last weekend where we had some breakthroughs. This weekend we backed it up, both men and women, and had just a blast here. Just a blast.
So in a smaller field like this, but with some good competition from the Marylands and Floridas of the world, what does that do for the confidence level of a program going into the rest of the season?
Well, I think the guys and the gals are very confident in the season. Our women's team is very seasoned and they know what to expect, and I think they're doing a really good job of kind of pacing themselves from week to week in terms of preparing for the end of February and into March. I think our guys are hot and excited off of the gun right now, and to see them respond to the national champions. Florida's the indoor national champions. Let's not forget that from a year ago, and to see our guys step in the ring, onto the runway, on the starting line with these guys, and not think about those things, but think about competing some of the best athletes in the country right now, and I thought we did a great job doing that.
So a week off next week, and then going into the Penn State National at the end of the month, which is always a very, very good field.
Yeah.
How do you keep momentum going through an off weekend and through training going up into such a big meet?
Well, I think we need the off weekend. I mean, it's funny to say it. It's only January 15th, and we feel like we need some training time and we need some time to kind of regroup on the team. I think we do. We've really come into this season excited and prepared, and we've been going hard for 2 weeks, and I think school will settle in and the routines will settle in and the training programs can settle in a little bit more, so by the end of the month we can sharpen up and actually be able to compete a little fresher than we have the last 2 weeks, and just that little bit more edge for preparation for competition. We've had them back 5 days and we competed last week. It's only been 10, 12, 15 days that we've had them back, and that's not a lot, so I'm looking forward to actually kind of preparing for the end of the month right now. I would also say that it's one of those kinds of deals where we're going to have a tremendous field for the National Open, and so we've got to be prepared. We've got Tennessee coming in, Clemson coming in, many of these teams back. It's just going to be another outstanding weekend for us, so we've got to be prepared.
Alrighty, Beth Alford-Sullivan, we'll see you at the end of the month.
Sounds good. Thanks.